Good morning, beautiful people. It's your life coach, Tiffany Kelly, and I want to welcome you to Breakfast with Tiffany. This morning, our topic is great connections yield great success. And this week, I just want to encourage you to pay attention to the connections you have because they do play a big part in how you succeed. My mentor leaves with me or always tells me that every connection or every contact leaves a trace. And so we know that we're all here to work together to help one another. But sometimes you can be connected to someone that may not necessarily yield the things that you need. And what I mean by that is pay attention to your surroundings. Those people who influence you, those people who support you, how are they supporting you and how are they influencing you? Are they supporting you in your vision and in your dreams, or are they being a distraction from the things that you know that you're supposed to be doing? So it's very important that we pay attention to who we surround ourselves with because we always want to surround ourselves with positive energy, something that can flow or yield you towards your success. So I'm going to just challenge you this week to pay attention to your connections, look around you, listen to the people that you call your friends or business partners, even family. How are they supporting you? If they're not, if they're speaking negatively, if every time you connect with them, you feel drained, then that may be a relationship that you want to kind of keep at bay. Not necessarily cut yourself off from that person, but you may not want to share your success or your ideas with them because if they have a negative connotation on everything, that can negatively impact you. So sometimes you have to just be aware of the company that you keep and be aware of the things that you listen to because the connections that you have truly do catapult your success or it will continue to make you stagnant. So some of the things that you can do to pay attention to that is as you kind of do a list of people that you listen to, who are your friends? When you have conversations with these friends, think about the impact it has. Does it, when you leave the conversation, do you feel empowered, inspired, happy, joyful, or do you feel sad, doubtful, worried, or confused? If you feel sad, doubtful, worried, or confused, then you may want to limit your time that you spend with them. Time is our most valuable asset. It's something that we can never get back. And so we want to cultivate and use our time wisely. So when we're connecting with people, even if it's new people, listen to their conversations, listen to the things that they say, and pay attention to how they act because that can positively or negatively affect you. And we want to set you up for success. We're not saying that we want to just cut everybody off from your life because I believe that every connection does leave a trace, but it also, you can be a blessing in the connection. But you just have to guard your surroundings. So if that person is negative, if that person is always doubtful, then you may want to limit your time with them. Or you may want to guard the things that you share with them. You can always be a blessing so that even if you're speaking to somebody who's negative, you stay positive, but limit that because oftentimes that can influence our thoughts and that can plant seeds of doubt that you may not even be aware of. So you may have a conversation with somebody today and you're all happy, you're joyful, and then you get this phone call from negative Nancy and by the time you leave the conversation, you're drained, you're tired, your body is hurting because of everything or the turmoil that's going on in that person's life. So every connection does leave a trace. So be aware of your connections, pay attention to them, guard your thoughts because if people are speaking into your life or they're having conversations with you, and if it's negative, it does plant seeds of negativity. And so you want to always be consciously thinking about what you're thinking about and plucking out those seeds of doubt, those seeds of lack, and anything that is negative because you were born to win. Everything that you need to be successful, God has already given you. So you just have to be aware of your resources, be aware of your connections, and move forward onto what you know is best for you. So great connections yield about great success. So surround yourself with people who can pour into you, who can support you, and just guard those people who may be negative. Just make sure that you're paying attention to the things that you're saying with them, the things that you're sharing with them, because your success is important to us all. We need you to function in your purpose. So that's all I have for you this week. I just want you to pay attention to that. I challenge you to look around, pay attention to the connections you have. Always try to be a positive light in any situation, and you will reach the top in no time. It's your life coach, Tiffany Kelly, with Breakfast with Tiffany. Thank you for tuning in and look forward to see you next week.